Aloha.
Hi everyone, and thank you for joining me today to speak about the steps required to buy a house in Australia. To gain an understanding of the process required to buy a house in Australia, I'll break this up by individual steps in a quick and easy to understand format. I've recently been through this process and have included details from my personal experience, as well as researching the topic. In the first step, it's a good idea to check out the market and research prices. I used realestate.com.au as a guide to compare requested prices and prices on previously sold places. I also used information from Jesse Richardson's article in Property Observer. And I've just lost my spot. I have some graphs that show the history of the market, and it shows median prices for houses and units over the last 3 quarters in 2014, as well as a comparison between June and September. So in the top, it shows houses. At the bottom, it shows units. And this one just shows a comparison. The purple is as of September, and the white with the green border is as of June.
Very good. Excellent research.
In step 2, the next thing you do is go out and look at houses, and you can do this by visiting an open house or calling a real estate agent to make an appointment. In the third step, once you've found a property that's right for you, then it's time to make a verbal offer to the real estate agent. Once that's done, the next step is just to wait for verification from the real estate agent that the sellers accepted your offer. This is the big step. So once your offer's been accepted, it's time to choose a solicitor or a conveyancer. I referred to vogueconveyancing.com.au for clarification on which one to use. Both a conveyancer and a solicitor are very similar. The only difference is a conveyancer can only specialize in property law. They must complete 2 years of study and 2 years of supervised practical experience. A conveyancer will often charge a flat fee and work flexible hours, while a solicitor can practice other areas of law, and they often use a clerk for the property transactions. They often charge by the hour and only work during normal business hours. I also used fridaysmove.com for the practical difference between the two. This stated there really isn't much of a difference to distinguish them, other than the essence that they can both carry out legal work and they provide the same type of service. In step 6, the conveyancer or solicitor will review the contract and title on the property while you look for your financing approval. After a lender is chosen and the application has been submitted, evaluation is probably required unless they can do this electronically for you. In step 7, when the financing has been approved and the contract of sale is signed and approved by the conveyancer or solicitor, you can now make your deposit, and this will make the exchange of contract official. John Collett from The Age states having a deposit of 20% of the purchase price will also save over $10,000 worth of mortgage insurance. In step 8, loan documents are signed and financing is settled. The conveyancer or solicitor will handle all of this, including legal fees, title changes, and payment of council rates and stamp duty. And then finally, at the settlement, you will have been handed the keys to your new home. And to sum it all up, you're now aware of the steps required for the overall process of buying a house in Australia.
Very good. Whoa, 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 whoa. More, yeah.
Very good. Thank you very much. Very informative.